Hello everybody, it is Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here with my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, like kill it, kit, March, and finished. I could not get that out correctly. You guys, I am so happy with what I did. I'm going to explain a couple things because there are some stuff here, but I'm going to explain it. So let me get started. How am I going to do this? I don't have any of the layouts actually here. So I think maybe I'm going to do, I like to do this where I'm just going to pop them up here so you can see them for all the projects I did, with the exception of the fact that I did do a couple Traveler's Notebook spreads with them. Let's see if I can find that. So one of them is this one. Well, actually, I used the alpha, and then that is there. I used this here. I used this one, and I think this one also, oh, and I did this. So there's that for this one. And then this one, I did it just, so the opening page and this one. So some of the ephemera and stuff I was able to use with that. So I did do a couple Traveler's Notebook spreads. I also used a couple pieces of it in my Project Life, but it wasn't enough to share, like it's just this tiny little bit, so it wasn't really much to share. Everything else should pop up here so you can see, and that will include the stuff that I created back in November as well, because if you remember, I actually received this kit from Scrapbook Your Joy back in November. Moira and myself together were designing for Sandra through Scrapbook Your Joy using this collection, and she spoiled us and sent us everything that she had of this collection, and there was so much. So my plan here is I will leave you a link to the actual share of the entire kit back from November, and then I'm going to link you to the beginning of this month, what I had left, and then you can see what I have, because it's crazy, and I am just so happy with myself. So a couple things. There is this cinemas ticket that we haven't, due to COVID, haven't gone to any movies, and I really like this. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put it so I can remember it, but I am going to put this aside so when we go to the movies, I've got this. So that's why that was not used. This one, it's just a really pretty floral. I'll be able to use it some way, somehow. I just didn't happen to get it into anything. Let's see. Here's this one as well. So there's just a couple pieces that I just didn't happen to make work. But that being said, let me get to some stuff. So there's the butterfly. I can use that on a photo of Nora. This Just Be Yourself. So there's a few pieces I'm just going to put into my stash. All this stuff is going to just get separated into my little containers of embellishments. But from what I started with, this is nothing. I do have plans for 2 more things. So when I was getting ready to film this, I came across the fact that I have, okay, so there's my embellishments. I came across the fact that I had this and these tags. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the tags as an actual layout or a Traveler's Notebook spread, but this is going to get put on a layout. So I have 1 to 2 layouts actually left to do, but I really wanted to share this, and it's the end of the month, and so I'd like to kind of let you see what I actually accomplished. And I've considered this killed. I've already put it aside because technically this could go and be whatever. I'm just being really picky, and I'm going to do 2 more layouts with it off of those. So there's that. And I then have, let's see here. Let's get rid of the photo because that's not important. I have 2 Project Life cards that are simply just going to go into my Project Life stuff to be used. So that's not too bad. 1 journaling spot. Let's count this all. 1 journaling spot, 1 little frame. This one's a hard one to use. I can tuck it somewhere, I'm sure. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces of embellishment. That's pretty good, I think. I killed an entire side of this, and this is what I had left. And honestly, this is ripped. These are just random words. I'm going to cut out this Shine Bright. I'm going to probably take these 2 hearts and put them in my heart collection. And that will be that, to kill that, which is pretty good. Boom, boom, boom. I do not care about these little dots. I use them on a few layouts, but I don't really care that they're... I'm going to put this right now into my heart thing. And I will cut this Shine Bright so that it goes there. I'm not a fan, if you have never watched, I'm not a fan of enamel dots, and so these little dots, they don't speak to me. So there's that, but I used the whole other side, which is awesome. Killed that. Same thing with this. I used an entire side, and this is what I have left. Now on here, this is kind of what I wanted to talk about, because I also have these stars, and the part that I didn't do very well with are these stickers. I struggled with them. My plan here is I'm going to keep this for now. We'll see what happens. But there's a lot of things that are star space type themed. And I found it quite difficult to combine these. They're gorgeous, but this moon and star stuff in with the rest of the collection, I found it hard. So I'm going to take anything that is star / moon themed, and I'm just going to put it in its little container that I have of embellishments that are themed just like that, so that they can get used up, because I love them and I want to use them. I just had a hard time using it with the collection that they came from. Paper wise, I've got a few words, but I have a whole other sheet, so these will probably go. I don't need that. So paper wise, I have that one strip, like I said I was going to use, this piece, and some words. That's it. I really like this green for Christmas, so I'm actually going to go ahead and cut it into usable sizes and put this in my Christmas stash. This I'm going to put in my scraps. It'll be very easy to use up because I really loved that. And like I said, I was making a layout with that. And you guys, that's it. The paper's gone. I used all the paper in one way or another, some way, somehow. And all the embellishments, with the exception, I even used the butterflies the ones that you can fold up, and I just had no idea they were not my thing. I used them, and I really like the layout that came out of it. So amazing. I think I got 14. No, I didn't get 14 layouts done. I don't know how many layouts got done. You will have seen them up there anyways, but I got a decent amount of layouts done that I really love. And this is all the ephemera I have. And if, like I said, if you do go back to see what I started with, it's crazy. I'm so pleased with this. So this is me killing my kit for Storyteller from Vicki Boutin. That was one of the 5 I needed to finish before I could go shopping. And so I will be back in the next week or 2 to show you what I did with the rest of them. I've killed all 5 of them actually, which is really awesome. And I've already done my shopping. So I think this is probably going up on the 31st. The 3rd of April will be my Scrapbook Your Joy haul that I went shopping with. And then depending on what my schedule is like, I will have the rest of my Kill It kits for the other 4 collections that I use, so you can see that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, and this is how to kill a kit with style. So this is the end of March, and I have one for April. So if you come back tomorrow, because I'll get this up on the 31st, so if you come back tomorrow, you can see what I'm using for the month of April. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.